This is the first possible boss fight in the game, the Cleric beast. You can see the upper cathedral ward in the distance where the beast originates till he jumps down to the bridge to fight you. This is a pretty simple boss fight in all honesty. All you really have to do is stay behind him. It's a pretty common theme, especially amongst giant beast bosses, is you kind of stay in their hip pocket and hit them in the legs where they can't reach you. This guy is the simplest possible case of that. He doesn't really have horizontal swiping attacks that grab you. You just kind of stay at his legs and whack at him as much as you can. All you're really doing attack-wise is you're trying to do R1, R1, L1. Just two basic light attacks, and then your transform attack. You can see where I got hit once from staying in front of him too long, where then I run away, heal, and get back on him. When you hit him in the legs enough times, especially with that L1 transform attack that does a lot of damage, you'll cause a stagger, which is what happens here. You hear the sound, and you get a visceral attack in the enemy's head. I think you only get one of those for hitting him in the legs, but that's how you treat any bosses. You kind of stay behind them, you stay under their feet, hit them with your transform attacks in the legs, and just watch for their attack patterns. Later bosses will have attacks that you need to be able to dodge actively. This guy, not so much. He has a hard time reaching behind himself or around. But you can see there again, I kind of got caught up in his arm once or twice, so I'm just going to back off and heal. This like power-up thing doesn't really change a whole lot. Continue to jump back and continue to whack at him. The cool thing about your transform attack is it leaves you with your other weapon state, which sometimes has some different angles. You can see when it's in long mode, it sort of swings vertically. And he does have one other stagger point, which is his head. If you can happen to catch enough damage in his head, then you'll get another stagger to the ground. You can hit him with a visceral attack. Again, always be able to run away and heal when you can, as long as you have a chance. Continue the pattern, attack, attack. Right there, you can see where I caught him with a transform attack in his face. Caused a new stagger, another visceral, and he's almost dead. So that's all you're doing, is just R1, R1, L1. Try to hit him with the transform attack in the legs as much as you can. Pretty simple. Later bosses become much more complex, but work just like this.